Dang, so. All right, so before this video gets started, I do want to mention that we just got some brand new hoodies on the website. We brought back our original Goon Squad logo. This sucker is super fire, super clean, super simple as well. And also this is a brand new color that we've never released before. Almost matches the Trackhawk. Look at this, I'm gonna disappear on you guys. I'm totally kidding. But anyways, these are pretty limited. So if you want to copy one and help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com. But as right now, let's get to the video. Clear or matte? One time go, all right?
One time, no best two out of three?
Right.
1, 2.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the original Goon Squad garage, and today we're gonna continue working on our brand new build, the 2020 Audi R8 right here. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we did our very first road test, which was an absolute fail. This thing almost gave us a heart attack because of the noise that it made from the back end over there. And we quickly found out that that axle shaft was just completely broken, and it was just making all sorts of rattle back there. So we ended up actually taking that suspension off, taking that axle shaft out, and now it can move around once again. And what we're gonna probably do is order that sucker from the dealership because we've been trying to find him, just can't find him. There's some pretty rare parts on this Audi R8, including this front bumper right here, which that's exactly what we're gonna move on to next, is some body work. And we're gonna start with the front end and just kind of work our way back because there is a good bit of damages throughout some of these body panels that we purchased. And the first thing that we want to do is kind of just figure out the bracket situation with this front bumper because it is a little bit over. Can you tell on camera if it's over?
Yeah, you can tell a little bit. It's like maybe like a quarter of an inch over, and I don't know what that is, dude.
I think it's something simple, honestly, or honestly, it could be something quite crazy like the frame rails being over a little bit. But worst case scenario, we bring the excavator out here and we just claw it on over,
Just pull it over, just tweak it a little bit.
We'll definitely figure out, and we want to save that because that is a super expensive front bumper. I believe like $5 grand used. It could probably be like maybe even 10 grand from the dealership.
Yeah, easily. I mean, Audi parts are way more expensive than like the Lambo parts, but you know what? Yeah. I think we can save it. There's a little bit of damage like right here on this one side. Right?
Yeah, there's some body damage on it as well. So the first thing that we want to do is pop it off, figure out the bracket situation, and then if we figure that out, we're gonna pop it back on and probably start unpeeling all of this wrap that's on it. That's gonna be pretty tough. We might even have to go buy a steamer because I think our old one that we had, I don't know, it disappeared.
Yeah, I think it broke.
But anyways, I say we go ahead, lift this sucker up on some quick jacks, pop this front bumper off, and try to figure this sucker out.
Have to have some food right now.
Food is a source of brain power.
This is real fruit. Never seen a seed inside before. Sell this to me.
You want?
A little bit.
Alrighty guys, so check this out. After messing with this bumper a little bit here and there, we finally figured out the issue with it. So we got some good news. The good news is there is no frame damage, although I would have loved to put the excavator to it, split this sucker in half, man.
Easily, man.
But anyways, the main issue was what we suspected, which was the brackets. So the brackets were just a little bit bent. We bent those suckers right back into place. And look at that right there, dude. It is almost OEM right there, original fitment right there. Although something else is broken behind the bumper, and there's two skeleton pieces on the left and right side of the bumper that just have a few tabs that are broken, and I think we could order those separately. So we went ahead and got another list together. We're gonna go ahead and order that along with a few other little things here and there. But other than that, dude, I think we are officially ready to go ahead and start taking off this wrap off this front bumper here. And I'm thinking we're gonna have to definitely pick up a steamer because that's what we did last time on the Viper. That sucker was full of that stuff. what do you call this, PPF or something like that?
Just a protective film. That's all it is.
Protective film or clear bra, whatever you want to call it. I know it's going to be a tough process installing it and taking it off, but you know what? Look what it looks like. It looks like a Batmobile, dude.
It looks super good. And we readjusted the hood a few times. That way we can realign everything. And that's why we haven't bolted this down, is because those little tabs are broken. But we'll order all that stuff.
We'll order all that stuff. And somewhere along the process, we also jumped inside and had a, what was it, a roast beef, brisket, turkey,
I don't know,
ham
dude.
sandwich?
Piece of ham, dude.
A piece of ham. Mom can literally just cook up something out of nothing, dude. And it turns out pretty dang awesome. Not amazing. Pretty dang amazing, man. Some rice and some ham, and that just put us in the jam, man. We're ready to keep on moving. So I say we go ahead and figure out how we're going to remove this clear bar.
Hey, we might even have to run to Walmart and grab a steamer because we don't have any here.
Hey, we ran to Walmart to get a laptop. Now we're running to Walmart to pick up a steamer. You got to do what you got to do.
Hey, man, I guess these Audis are made for Walmart, dude.
Walmart shoppers, dude. Walmartians. That's what we are. But anyways, I say we go ahead and do what we got to do, and let's take off this clear bra. High gloss, dude.
Oh my goodness, that looks absolutely amazing because that is some brand new paint right there. There's like zero orange peel as well.
Pristine. I mean, Audi did a really good job on this paint on this R8. I mean, that just looks super slick. I mean, I would not mind it being all high gloss, but definitely gonna need a clear bra. But I think the actual satin clear bra is the best looking.
Yeah,
dude.
It definitely looks super sweet. It's like something that you don't typically see. So I think we're still gonna keep that color right there, that color scheme, and just
maybe later on down the road, who knows? Yes. Maybe in like a year or so, we want to redo it and do like a high gloss just to change the look a little bit. I think that would be pretty sick because that just looks super clean, dude.
I agree. So we're just gonna definitely keep that right there. It's gonna be a lot less work if we just paint these parts right here and just rewrap this part and not mess with any of that because it's pretty difficult to unwrap. Although this is some fresh wrap, dude.
Fresh wrap. I mean, with that steamer right here that we just picked up, man, this thing is a bad boy for $55. Of course, we had to get the one with the turbo button on there. That way it speeds some stuff up,
I didn't see a twin turbo one out there. We would have got that.
Single turbo, but this thing is really nice. Made the job a lot easier. It's just kind of handheld, so it's super simple. I mean, I love it, man. It's probably the best purchase ever to remove like wraps, clear bra, anything. Dude, window tint is really good for that stuff too. I mean, anything you want to remove like adhesive-wise, this thing will do the job.
Super awesome. Definitely going to use that on some clothes as well, you know.
Oh, for sure, man. You got to get the wrinkles out sometimes, dude.
But also we picked up a few other random gadgets. One of them is just a cool piece of technology.
Man, I just wanted to get this because the lights, dude. Look how sweet that is. And if you can get like a camera, a long exposure camera, and you can do some sick little like edits and stuff, dude, you can do some pretty sweet stuff with this. I mean, it was just like $10, man.
That right there
couldn't beat it, dude. Couldn't beat it with the light stick, dude.
Also, we picked up this. This is pretty cool, actually. We're definitely going to use that a lot. That just clips onto the end of your phone right there.
Dude, this is perfect, man. If this thing will turn on, look at that, man. And you can like, it's perfect for painting, recording, everything, dude. That is legit.
Yeah,
right there.
That's nice. Like in like dark areas, like in the wheel well right there, that would be perfect right there.
Or it's hard to reach with like a flashlight and a phone camera whenever we record. That's pretty.
We're just trying to up the antes, man.
Little gadgets here and there really make a big difference, dude.
Yeah, they sure do. But anyways, right now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the rest of this front bumper damage. What does it look like?
Which is the only damage around this whole bumper is practically right here, the worst damage. Which it has like two indentions right here and an indention right here. And what I'm gonna do is probably pop this bumper off, take off this grill right here and this one over here, and try to use a heat gun to this and kind of like straighten some of these indentions out and try to get them as smooth as possible. That way, whenever we do body work, it's a lot easier and stuff like that. And I believe we can save this bumper. There is, however, some indentions at the really bottom right here, but I think whenever we get our custom lip for this thing, it might cover all that stuff.
Yeah, that would be awesome. We're definitely gonna go something carbon up front here, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Let's just go ahead and try to fix it, dude.
Let's do it. Let's go ahead and pop it off, pop it on a stand, and see what we can do. Alrighty guys, so check this out right here. So we ended up throwing our old hood back on because after we peeled off that front bumper, we wanted to peel off the whole entire hood just to see what it looks like. And that right there just looks nasty, dude.
Dude, it looks super good. It just makes it look so much more crisp. You know what I mean? You actually see this thing with the matte right there. It kind of just like hides. It's almost like a stealthy car.
Yeah, it kind of hides the body lines a little bit here and there. But with this, dude, it kind of like makes all the body lines pop a lot. Like
it's contoured and sharp.
It just looks all crazier and stuff like that. Although the matte looks really good, I gotta say, man, the gloss looks on point as well.
Yeah,
dude.
that is true. So what we ended up doing is actually just repairing that bumper. We got the heat gun to it, and we straightened it out as best as possible through a couple coats of that filler.
Glazing putty on there just to straighten it out. We still got to sand it one more last time, and then we'll throw some primer, but it's just taking a little bit too long because it's pretty cold outside. But you know what? We'll worry about that tomorrow. Today, we got a lot done. I mean, we got this bumper completely torn apart, got a lot of stuff ripped off of it, and also we are gonna need to order a lot more stuff, like some lip parts over here underneath, a bunch of brackets and stuff like that. But we're right now we're talking about the clear bra. So we're talking about what should we do? Should we keep it like this, or should we just redo the front end like that?
Yeah, we'll let you guys decide on that, because this right here is, either way it goes, it's
do you want to rock paper scissor it right now? What do you want, clear or do you want matte?
I want matte.
All right, I'll do clear bra. So we're gonna do clear or matte. One time go, all right?
One time, no, best two out of three?
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
hold up. You gotta say 1, 2, 3, shoot.
All right,
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 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 Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No.
Dude.
What's going on,
Oh my
man?
goodness.
All right, let's go.
Last time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What? Dude,
right,
what the heck? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Wait no more. Are you in my mind
Dude,
right now? All right,
what
I'm
is
picking
going on?
something different.
That's it, me too.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, so we're going high gloss.
No, I don't know. It's up to them. But high gloss, I really like it. I mean, you can just look at it. It looks beautiful. But you know what? It's all up to you guys. The matte is on it's 50-50.
We'll let you guys decide on that. How about we'll do a poll on Instagram? That's going to be the best way to do this right here. But other than that, it looks super good, and it's already late. You know, we spent a good bit of time unwrapping this hood, although it was not too necessary. But also, it was necessary.
It was necessary. I mean, we just wanted to see how good that paint looks. I mean, that paint just looks... I mean, it's going to look like this once we repaint this hood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This whole entire side is going to be basically high gloss black, and that's going to really show us what it looks like, which is going to be amazing. The next thing after we fix this bumper will be to, you know, prime that, but we might have to move on to like steaming this wrap off and just getting all that stuff off. But for right now, I guess we'll catch you guys tomorrow in the morning.
it is actually the next day here, and this morning we ended up knocking out this bumper right here, got it completely primed. I gotta say, that was probably our biggest bodywork piece on this whole entire R8 right there, so we're happy to have that done. And then we moved onto this door right here, got this wrap completely removed, and I don't see any damages whatsoever on this race car door right here, which that's surprising because you're out there on the races, you know, you got rock slinging, you got all sorts of stuff, like you can collide with other racers and stuff like that. But look at that, dude, perfect right there, so that's awesome.
Pristine, man.
And we got this looking pristine as well. What do you want to do with that right there,
dude? We saved that wrap because I think it's just pretty cool. It's like nostalgia, you know, inside the garage. We got the track light from the Viper. Now we got a little bit of the race car R8. We might hang it up somewhere.
Man cave stuff right here,
yeah.
Dude. So that's super awesome right there. We'll definitely find a nice spot for that. But in the next video, what we're going to probably do is go ahead and finish up all of our body work. So we got a little bit of body work on this quarter panel right here. Super simple stuff. Of course, we got some body work on that hood right there. That's going to be all easy stuff. And then the rest is basically going to be wet sanding and preparing the sucker for the paint booth. Are we going to take the whole entire car, or should we just take body panels?
I think we're just going to do body panels on this thing. So we're going to first buy our paint to see if it's 3-stage, 2-stage, or single stage, or whatever stage it is, and see how easy it is, and we'll just take single body panels.
That is right. So the next video is definitely going to be full of some epicness, along with some shop update stuff. We got some pretty epic stuff going down over there. The garage doors are going to get installed, and then we got plumbers and a few other people coming here and there. So you guys are definitely going to have to stay tuned. Make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.